guys, your girl Tasha, aka Ambitious Images here. What's good with it? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. We're going to be talking about 10 questions for an artist, wine edition plus wine. So if you have someone, let's get into the video and let's do it. But before we do, hold on, give me a second. Do me a favor and just hit that subscribe button for more videos and more content. And then please just like this video and share it if possible. It would really help me out, and I appreciate y'all for all the love. You don't want to support. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So today we're gonna be starting off with 10 questions for an artist, and I really felt like this topic would be dope because I don't really go into a lot of my artistry. I kind of just do my, I do what I do, and I do it. But I feel like it'd be really good for us to get into my life a little bit. So without further ado, question number 1 is, how old are you? Okay, 21 years old. I'll give y'all a little bit more than that as well. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, but I was born in Miami. So, best of both worlds. They're not too far from each other, but whatever. But yeah, we're going to move on to question number 2. Question number 2 says, what gives you the most joy? Okay, so compared to my creative endeavors and what I do, you know what I'm saying? So what gives me joy amongst all is pretty much being able to have freedom when I create. So when there's a bunch of rules and there's a bunch of things that just kind of make me feel like I don't have the freedom to do what I want, that does not give me joy. So when I do have the freedom to kind of just go off of my own, creativity and feeling, that's what gives me the most joy, because I feel like we all deserve to have that type of freedom, especially creative freedom. But yeah, we're gonna go on to question number 3. Did you always want to be an artist? Because a lot of people think when people are artists, they were born, an artist, they, doing this all their life. And some people are, but I didn't always know I wanted to be an artist, if we're being very honest. Being in middle school, and I went to a middle school for the performing arts. Shout out to Parkway Middle School. I didn't know that I wanted to be an artist, but I did enjoy the time that I had when I was in middle school. Everything you basically needed, they provided for us. But I did find that environment to be really fun and free. To be honest, when I went to art class, it felt like we was chilling and we was vibing. I liked that vibe. I didn't like the pressure, and I was always a schoolgirl, but I didn't like that pressure of always having to get A's and B's, and being able to go to art class, and that class was 2 hours long. So imagine 2 hours of straight chilling, vibing, creating paintings, and it was just fun. So no, I didn't always know I wanted to be an artist. But yeah, so that answers that question. The next question is, what advice would you give your younger self? I think about this when I feel like, dang, I could be up here, you feel me? Not that I'm not up there, but if I were to give any advice to my younger self, I would tell her, I'd be like, baby girl, you in middle school right now. I know you ain't taking it serious, you know what I'm saying? I know you ain't taking it serious, but pay attention. Because I can remember my art teacher, Miss Lakoff, telling me how to proportionize my drawings. You gotta match up the eyes with the ear, and the nose should be proportional to the forehead. It was super specific things that if I hadn't paid attention back then, thank God I was listening to her. But if I were more attentive, I would tell my younger self, yo, pay attention. Yeah, I was just going through the motions. I was a kid. I was just okay, you want us to do the color wheel. I didn't even understand the importance of the color wheel, but color is so important. You don't want to put 2 crazy colors together and it's looking like boo-boo the food. You just don't want that, okay? So that's what I would tell my younger self. The next question is, how do you know when a painting is done? This is kind of cool because in the past, I would be doing a painting and I would get stuck before it's even done though. This is before it's even close to being done. I would get stuck. And then I start panicking. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the hell do I do? What colors am I supposed to put in this area that's not gonna clash with this? It's important for me to know, but I didn't know that. Or I didn't pay attention to it in the past, so I didn't know. And so I would get stuck midway trying to do a painting. I would get past that stage And then I'd look at the painting with all the color combined. And if I didn't feel like it was shareable, like I could show somebody this painting, then I knew for sure it wasn't done. It's when I'm fully content. I mean, I'm talking about I'm looking at this painting and I don't see nothing else I could do to it. Or maybe I see something else I could do to it, but I feel like if I do whatever it is I'm thinking, it don't need it. It doesn't need it. It doesn't require what I'm trying to do to it type thing. I want to say like my intuition, like my inner me would know like, nah, this is cool exactly how it is. Yeah, it's simple, but like it's cool. Like I don't need to do nothing else to it. So, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would know just from looking at the painting. I would just I know. Now I'm to the point where I know. Before in the past, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't know. So yeah, we'll go on to the next question. How long have you been painting? This is kind of a hard question to answer because my artistry has been kind of scattered and all over the place. I want to say I started painting after high school in 2017. 2017, definitely I would say I really started painting in 2017. So it's been 3 years or 2.5 years. It's been about 2.5 years since I started painting, and yeah, best decision I ever made. So, yes. The next question: what is the hardest part about creating a painting?
I got you.
I really got to think about this one because I've grown so much since I first started. So if we're being honest, the hardest part for me personally is probably color. It's probably color. Because for me, I don't want to use colors that don't complement each other because I don't want them to clash. Now, I'm the type of artist, I'm a very colorful artist. I love color. I love things that pop. I love it when you look at something you're like, whoa, like dang, like what is this? But the hardest part for me was making sure that I'm not overdoing it. Yeah, because I can remember doing certain drawings and like the colors, it was too much. It was nice. It ended up being too much, you know? So I just had to be mindful of the colors that I was using and how they were connecting with each other. I just want to make sure everything looks nice, you know. So next question. Oh, I think, y'all, I'm looking at my list. I think those are all the questions, unless I'm a crazy person. Oh yeah, I am a crazy person. I'm a crazy person. Okay, next question is, when did you decide to become an artist? In 2017, to be honest. I had no job when I came and moved to Iowa. And yeah, that kind of made me feel some type of way. But I wasn't broke or anything, so I decided to go to Walmart and I bought a bunch of paint and I decided, fuck it. You don't have a job. You don't want to like be home doing anything that's boring. You don't know anybody around here. Like, what can you do as an artist? So that's where the drive and the passion came through. So the first thing that I did, I know y'all might see it, is that goddess back. That was the first, second, but first official thing, like official, that I drew when I came over here and painted. That over there is my baby, okay? So yeah, I decided in 2017, fuck it, I'm gonna be an artist. I don't have a job, entrepreneur. I was like, I'm gonna do it. Everybody keeps telling me to do it. Everything keeps pushing me to do it. I'm gonna do it. And it wasn't just based off of everybody else. It was like they were confirming to me like, yo, this is probably for you. And as I continued to do it, I kept finding myself drawn back to this one thing. So, yeah. How long does it take to complete a painting? It depends. It really depends. Now, I really want to say since I've grown, it's become a lot easier to finish a painting in a short amount of time. And for me, and I don't know about other artists because I know some people can do a fucking painting in like a week. I'm not one of those artists, okay? I'm not her, okay? I am not him. But like, I definitely say that it takes me roughly about a month to do a really detailed, a really nice painting. The sketch will probably take me about a few days. Because the sketch for me usually takes about 2 to 3 days for me to do a sketch that I'm satisfied with. The other remaining days, I'm probably just making sure that there's nothing else that I don't like about the sketch. before I sit up here and add color to it. Because my silly Millie was adding color before I was satisfied, and then trying to fix, and once you put the color on, that's it. So let's be satisfied with the sketch first. So once I'm satisfied with the sketch, I know what I'm gonna do for the background. This is cool. Color schemes, this is cool. Let's do it. The other remaining 3 weeks, I'm going ham. I'm going ham with the color. I'm going ham with trying to make sure that I'm blending properly. I'm going ham. That's me now. Because me before, I would take breaks. And breaks are good, but I would take week breaks. I take 2-week breaks. So that's the reason why before it would take me about 2 months to finish one, piece of work. Now I could really finish a piece in about a month, which I'm really proud. Now that I think about it, I'm really proud of myself, because that was not me. That wasn't me, So yeah. How do you stay motivated? I really love this question. I really love this question, because this is hard. This is probably the hardest thing to do as an entrepreneur. This is probably the hardest thing to do as an artist. This is hard, okay? Because you want to follow your dream. And you want to do what it is that you want to do with the passion that you have inside of you. Because when things don't really go your way, you kind of want to quit. You want to just be like, man, I don't really got time for this. Even though you know you had time for it. But the way that I stay motivated is in front of me on my wall. Y'all cannot see it, but in front of me, this is my desk right in front of me. And on my wall, I have these notes. And on these notes, I write affirmations. And these affirmations are here for me to look up and to see them. So I am talented. I am an artist. I am creative. I can do anything that I want to do. I am powerful. And I write letters to myself. So I write dear self letters, and I will post them up here. So even if I wasn't feeling like dear self that day, if it's a dear self letter I wrote about 3 days ago, I'd go back and read that letter, and it would fuel me, because those are my words. Those are my words that I'm looking back and breathing and living and speaking back into myself. So when I go back and I go look at this little, I would call it a vision board, even though it's not on boarded paper or anything, but it's my vision wall. And I have little reminders of my value and my worth. I have a dollar bill pinned into the wall for me to remember, I don't have to worry about money because I'm valuable. And yeah, it's just $1, but $1 holds a lot of value to it. And it's almost I'm priceless. I'm so valuable that I'm priceless because I am uniquely me. So I stay motivated with keeping these in front of me, because trying to be motivated in your mind, it's good, but you need you need something else to support it. So you're positive in your mind, but what are you seeing that's keeping you positive, and who are the people around you that's keeping you positive? So also having a good support system with the people is definitely another really important thing. So yeah, staying motivated would be really just writing down and pinning things up around your space so you can see it. Because being strong mentally, sometimes that falls. And when that falls and that crumbles, what do? Do you fall back into a depressive hole? Because I've been there, and it's not fun and it's not nice. So that'd be my advice for you. And the 10 questions with Tosh is over. I really appreciate you guys for sticking through me with this whole video. And to be very honest, it took a lot of me just to make this. I have a voice, and it's important, and I feel like y'all need to hear it, and I feel like it's beneficial to the people who are definitely in my position and in my space of artistry and entrepreneurship. So with that being said, definitely expect more of these. And if you have any more questions that you feel you want answered, please put them in the comments below, and I will definitely make a complete other video dedicated to that. And if you have a topic that you feel you want me to talk about or anything like that, seriously, let me know, because I would literally do it. I appreciate y'all. Do me a favor and hit that notification bell, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more.